Yeah, no one is surprised. I freaking love this card. Zombie Galacti. You guys know I play a lot of goofy Galactus decks, and this seems like it's going to open up a whole new pile of different goofy Galactus decks with this this crazy effect. Zombie Galacti is a 7/4 with start of game. Choose 6 other cards in your deck, and then on reveal, transform those cards into copies of this. So basically, 6 cards are randomly marked, and then whenever you play or summon your Zombie Galacti, all of those cards transform into him. So the idea here is to buff up his stats in some way so that if he's really big, he can transform a bunch of small stuff into really big Zombie Galactis. And the way we're doing that in this deck today is through our buddy Khonshu, because we're going to try to push this up to 12 power and ensure that only Zombie Galacti is in the pool of discard options, so that Khonshu always summons a, maybe 8 or 12 power Zombie Galacti, and then that suddenly transforms cards like Wasp into a 12 power card, or Scorn, or X23, Blade, Wolverine, Magic. All this little junk can suddenly jump up to 12 power, sometimes, resulting in a final turn that might dump like an extra 48 or 60, 72 power on board on the final turn all at once. To help us get there, of course, we've got some targeted discard options. Lady Sif in particular, can guarantee you put that Galacti in the pool. MODOK can hit everything, including some Khonshus. Blade can be a really reliable discard. I've also got Corvus Glaive in here. I actually started out with Redshift because I wanted something cheaper, but he just created a little bit of awkwardness putting that extra card in hand. And although I did really like the ability to target something on the left side, because, like if Zombie Galacti is trapped on the left or something, that could be a good hit. The fact that it added a card to hand created some problems, because then like MODOK would discard that extra card and that would put it in the Khonshu pool. It's really important that as much as possible, you want to make sure your Galacti is the only thing in the discard pile to make sure that you hit it reliably. And that's why stuff like Wolverine and Scorn and X23 are perfect, because when these get discarded, they don't go into the discard pile. They because they resurrect or summon or whatever, they stay out of clogging that discard pile. So it does really isolate down to Zombie Galacti. It's only if you hit something extra like a Magic or a Wasp that's a problem. That's why I wanted these additional cards to be as cheap and playable as possible to help you avoid those scenarios. Proxima also is one that stays out of the discard pile. So this one was promising. This data is going to sound weird. I went 6 and 9 for a nice +7 cubes, though. I was actually up on cubes because even though I was losing, I was like retreating for 1 when I missed the combo, and then surprising people with some big dumps whenever I hit the combo. Although they do get some data on it, like they see what's discarded, they see the cards that have been marked by Galactus, so they can kind of control around it, but it's still occasionally a big dump of power that's just hard to predict, because you don't know exactly where Khonshu is going to go, which can be either 12 or 8 power dump in certain spots. Currently, my standing on this card is like promising, interesting. Maybe something could happen here. More realistically, maybe relegated to like combo meme status in some ways. But I wouldn't totally write it off, because I think this deck's close to being kind of climbing viable, and it's, not refined. So I don't go out and buy this right now by any means, but maybe keep an eye on it. Like, I'm intrigued. There's some neat stuff to play with here, and certainly regardless of how competitive it is, crazy fun card. Like maybe one of my favorite cards ever. I'm so excited to do so many different things with this card. So anyway, enjoy some of the hilarious Zombie Galacti shenanigans in this one. All right. Honestly, yeah, we can go ahead and put the X23 in early. Maybe the Wasp too, just start getting some free buffs. Yeah. Neither one are getting transformed, right? So it's kind of fine. Like, they're just going to get as big as possible this way. Maybe priority makes a little difference, too. I don't know. Even opening the hand up for Redshift actually could be a relevant thing. Boy, we could go Redshift right now, but it does just put some stuff in my hand, which I don't necessarily hate, but I also don't necessarily want. This probably puts Proxima right most of the time. Maybe she goes mid occasionally, though. I mean, this isn't exactly playing for Zombie Galacti, but I'm just kind of playing the locations right now. We just sort of have this tempo plan that seems okay to me. It might really hurt us for Galacti later, sure, but King E tree, okay, Redshift left. That's definitely going right. Dracula, oh, it's kind of okay, I guess, right? MODOK. Yeah, do we go Dracula into MODOK? Is that insanity? It makes like a pretty decently big Scorn. We don't, again, you know, it's just not going to be a zombie Galacti game, I don't think, in any world with this particular line. We're just pivoting out to play, again, the locations, but the Viv Visions are going to move. Chilly trading spots. That's actually cute. Yeah, you know, MODOK, if we drew exactly a Khonshu, there might still be kind of something with Khonshu. The problem is like King Eitri is also going to be in the pool, so it's probably not perfect either way. Okay, those are some big win pools. Opponent also now winning off the Viv Vision, so their hand is just jacked. Oh my god, we did draw the Khonshu. So we're going to have an 8-power Khonshu. Because our locations are so full. Wait, no, we're going to have a 12-power Khonshu. Oh, bro, this is actually going to be a crazy 50-50. Because if we hit King Eitri, we're going to be really sad. But if we hit Zombie Galacti, we're going to be so pumped. Oh, Dracula getting turned off is actually a pain. Yeah, that sucks. Oh my god, both Draculas turned off. No. Hey, those are some big broods too, man. I don't have a single Galacti card left either. So really, these Khonshus aren't even going to be that good. Dude, the Dracula's hurt because that Scorn's going to be like 8+ power, right? Maybe even like 10 on the Dracula, I think. Like, we're probably losing 10 power here right now. I have to imagine some Surfer stuff's going crazy too. Okay, the Scorn hitting left is maybe pretty nice, actually. Dude, these animations, though, are killer. Do they know where the Galacti cards are? I still haven't played a Zombie Galacti player, so I don't know if you can see the animations or not. Like, because if they don't know, they might think, oh, God, this Dracula, maybe it, you know, maybe it still becomes crazy later or whatever. So Khonshu summons sometimes a Galacti. I mean, either way, it's 24 power, right? I still don't feel good mid, though, because of all the Gwenpool and Viv Vision buffs. I mean, one of these might be a Surfer, but you'd have to play Surfer first if you wanted 2 Surfers. I mean, I don't know. I don't really care if we win or lose. I just want to see what happens here, right? Like, I got to see this 50-50 in action, obviously. Come on. Nice! That might make the difference mid, honestly, dude. It really might make the difference mid. Oh, Torch is big, though. Oh, Surfer's too big, I think. No. Wait, do we hold left? No, Torch, no. Wait. We win the tiebreaker. Oh. I can't believe we actually held, even without our Draculas, dude. Woo. This getting transformed made all the difference. One Scorn buff here made all the difference, dude. Wow. Wow. Crazy game. I thought for sure we were cooked. I had to see what happened, though. That's a crazy 50-50 to hit to. Eitri still in the discard pile. That's why I'm so torn on Redshift, man. I don't know. I just don't know. Zombie Galacti. Scorn is hit. Ooh, Zombie Galacti. Is he, like, does his animation indicate? No, he's just has 6 other cards. Okay. I was like, is his animation actually indicating that he's one of the cards that gets transformed, or is it just that he's connected in some fashion, right? I think it's just that he's connected in some fashion. Okay, they played an X23. Could be a similar deck. So we got Sif, which is great. Oh my god, this hand is perfect right now. All great MODOK targets. MODOK would be the absolute dream this game. Sif is chill. Yeah, let's do that. Maybe since we can't put a Khonshu, or you can't put a Khonshu left, maybe getting some bodies there is fine. We can take this Wasp out at any time. She's not a Galactus, unfortunately. That would be so sick. She's the dream Galactus hit, of course, but I can get down to a Khonshu here, actually. Ooh, probably just 100% worth it, right? That puts Khonshu at 8 already. Then we just need like MODOK or, well, actually it would be just maybe MODOK. Actually, Redshift could get you there too, because I could play Scorn and Redshift. Yeah, MODOK would be the dream though. Yeah, I think this is just fine, right? Scorn is always playable with Redshift, and if it's MODOK, it doesn't matter if Scorn's playable, so I think this is okay. Just isolating down to the Khonshu. So we're already at 8 power for our Zombie Galacti. Beautiful. A Galacti Redshift would be the dream draw, or MODOK. Wolverine, I mean, the fact that he's buffed is nice, I guess. Yeah, maybe Khonshu goes right here then. Yeah. That does make our left a little weak looking, I guess, but maybe that's okay. Does the opponent know that these are green? I haven't played it against the Galacti opponent yet. Can they see that these are green? I have no idea. I haven't played one yet. Yeah, I think this is the best spread, right? Because we know this is 16. We know this is 11 already. Oh my god, are they going to go for a Galactus themselves? Khonshu's only 8, so we can just play this here just to make sure. So that's going to be 19 for us. That's a 12 power Galactus. Oh my god. Is this zombie Galacti versus Galactus? Do we trust 9 right and 16 mid? Well, it's going to be a little more than that because one of those is going to have a Galacti. Yeah, I think just to be sure left to get some power, I think this is right. We want to make sure there's no Galactus pop-off left here. I've seen this. I've seen this. I did this. I don't know for sure that's what it's going to be, but, you know, just to be safe. 19 power left feels a lot better. I mean, this is going to be a lot of power. I hope we don't go mid, I guess. That's maybe overkill because you'd have like 24 mid. I'd rather make sure we get some more right. Okay, they did go left. Is it Galactus? Dude, that is so sick. We did go mid, which is a bit of a waste. They did tie right. There's no way this is this like, what could this be? It is Galactus. Galactus has nothing against the zombie Galactus horde. Yeah, that was a good game though. They might you know, if this had just been a big guy like a Black Panther, did we ever lose? I don't think so, right? Like we might have lost there, but we would have won a tiebreaker almost assuredly based on this. Maybe a 1-drop plus Black Panther would have beat us, something like that, right? If Zombie ate one more guy, she'd be a 10 there. But then, of course, if Zombie Galacti rolled right, we would have been fine too. Yeah, dude, that's sick. We didn't even get the full thing, but pretty good anyway. Like, that was sick. I like that game. Zombie Galacti. Ooh, Modok Khonshu. That's a start. Sif too, man. Galacti right now. Oh my god. Don't give me a stupid red shift. It's going to screw things up, man. That's all I need right now. I gotta take him out. It's all I've talked about this whole video is how I hate Redshift and I just won't take him out of the deck. So stubborn, dude. I don't like to tweak decks once they're already cooking, you know, like halfway through a video I don't want the deck to suddenly shift. Maybe it's worth it for specifically Redshift just because his name is Shift. Magic actually is something we need to play, but I can play it next turn. That's fine. This always hits Galacti. They gave me an extra body for Stark Industries, so maybe I let that Widow's Kiss roll, even if I do end up deleting it later. Oh, I see. They had a plan. They were cooking. I can actually just magic that Storm now, dude. That's pretty cool. This does feel like maybe like a lockdown deck of some kind, right? Magic would also give me one Galacti card. I gotta fist bump them. One. Really frustrated me right now. Wasp we can wait, but I do have to play it with Modok. Don't forget, Regis. I would never do that. War Machine. Okay, yeah, they're planning to close me down, but I'm gonna limbo out of it. Nice. That's good stuff. Okay, now it's just a numbers game, but it is still hard sometimes to beat the deck on numbers with big infinites and stuff, obviously. If I go for 2 Khonshu cards there, decent chance. I guess I can play this here just to shut down maybe a little bit. Decent chance. Oh, well, I also have maybe a third too. I mean, Widow's Kiss is going away, right? So do they have a way to turn off this limbo? They seem to snap on that. They seem, oh, they might just Legion me next turn, but I'll just go Khonshu next turn in that case, maybe. Because this deck definitely runs Legion a lot. So this is gonna send Proxima mid, which that is unfortunately pretty hard for us to win. That might just be kind of dead power. X23 goes right. Okay. Oh, I can actually play Redshift just for a body. Shame he's not a Galactus guy. I can only go to 18 there, right? Oh no, actually it's gonna be 19. Unbelievable. That's kind of frustrating. I guess you just try to win this 2 spots, then you hope Galactus rolls right and you hope you win left. Oh, dude, it's really frustrating how close we are mid. That sucks, actually. If it weren't for Legion, right, I would have some faith that we could just do this, but you're pretty sure they're Legioning. That's why they snapped, right? Like I can't trust this deck is always running Legion, right? Are they usually running Legion? Let's see. I have a little bit of time to look this up. War, because I don't know. It's like Storm. Let's look up the most popular War Machine decks. Yeah, they have Legion. Yeah, they always have Legion. Well, not always, but this one probably does. A lot of them do. Yeah, I'm gonna respect the Legion. Is it really only 8 and 8 and 3 is 19? Yeah, that sucks. I guess we got to try this. Hopefully we hold left. I don't know. I mean, we definitely should with the Galactus. Yeah, it's Legion. I played around and they went mid too, so we're totally square. Cannot lose. Literally cannot lose. We're just giant left. I forgot we're getting a jillion Galactus cards. So So we're square. Yeah, nice, dude. We played around the Legion beautifully. Beautiful. Even the 8 power Khonshu is pretty great sometimes, right? It's pretty great. You know, 29 left is big numbers, man. I don't even know if I needed them to transform, by the way. I don't think I did. We had 13, and these were like, I don't even remember. Wasp was 14 in Magic. Oh, no, we did. I think it was 16 with base stats, but Galacti obviously makes it easy. We did gain 6 there. Only 1 gained on the MODOK, but, you know, that's fine. Redshift filled in the gaps, kept the nebula small, so all good. If this Galactite rolled right, it would have been even happier. 27 and 29 would have been great numbers, but it worked out either way. All right. Did the opponent have? I missed an animation there. Did the opponent also have Galacti? Did I miss it? I still have no idea if you see their cards or not that are Galacti. I just don't know. I don't know how it works. Wolverine we can just hold, I guess. Yeah, Lady Sif is great on 3. This would be a perfect MODOK hand. You want to draw Khonshu into MODOK maybe. That would be the dream. I thought a lot about Corvus Glaive in this deck, by the way, and I still don't know the answer. It might just be better than Redshift. I'm like really torn. That's always fine for us. Yeah, it doesn't matter with this hand. I was really torn. I don't know. You might want to experiment. Oh, they had a Khonshu. Okay, is this Galactus? Did I miss that animation at the beginning? You guys will know if I leave it in the edit. I don't know. Maybe Corvus Glaive is better. Like, you know, there's some risks if you hit like magic at the wrong time and stuff. Like, but that would be about it. Blade, Wasp. Like, there's a few. But you know, you can kind of play around those at the same time. So, all right. I just need to draw exactly Khonshu next turn. It's that simple. And then we MODOK. Oh, Makari. Makari. Oh, it does show. Oh, I can see them both. They're Galactide. Okay. Oh my God, we drew the Khonshu. Oh my God. Oh my God. There's no magic in play though, so my Khonshu's only ever gonna be 8. Which I guess that's. Oh, I forgot to play Wasp. Ah! Theirs is 12 anyway, so I forgot to play my Wasp, dude. I gotta play Wasp here. She's in the pool now for the Khonshu, and I just missed a 12 power card. Oh, I got so excited seeing their cards for the first time. Oh, man. Sad days. Sad days. I think it's kind of impossible to win now, right? It also, yeah, if only. I mean, no, I mean, you'd have to get crazy lucky. These are barely even getting, no, they're not getting any bigger. No, no, there's no way. They had a 12. There's no way. No way. I mean, they don't actually have, this one's transforming to 12. I mean, they could easily put 24 there. Yeah, no, it's not gonna happen. I gotta play that Wasp, but I'm also not at 12. I like Makari a lot though, dude. Makari's really smart. I love Makari too. I can't believe I didn't think of Makari. Really, 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 really good card to run. I could maybe cut the Redshift. I like Moon Knight to some extent, but I don't know. I guess it actually would be kind of fine in my build, honestly. Maybe Moon Knight over Redshift as well is interesting. I just wanted a way to get around things that are trapped on the left. Like if Zombie Galacti is trapped on the left, I wanted to be able to get to that. But Redshift, as we've acknowledged in a few times probably in this video already, has some downsides. So I don't know. I could see a Moon Knight making sense. I like Makari a lot. I'm just wondering, like, what do I cut? Because I think magic is pretty important to make sure you find your stuff. All right, let's chill here. Nothing to do on this one. Sinister London, huh? Does it copy the Galactide status? I think I did this earlier, but I don't remember. I played a game earlier. Let me check my footage. It did not copy the Galactide status. How did I not think to ask that last time? Brains work so weird. This time it was like the first thing I thought about. It's my literal first question. Sif times 2 here is really bad, but Sif times 1 is actually okay. Then I can go maybe Magic Blade next turn, but I do have some potential upside on turning off this London now. Maybe that's just better always. I do have priorities. I deny any London shenanigans at any time. They didn't go for it, so it would have been fine either way, I guess. But Sif still always works next turn, and you might have a good Sif Blade if you draw like Khonshu or whatever. Ooh, I missed the Storm. Nice. Okay. I do want to put some cards down there. I can maybe get an X-23 or something later. Oh, I can actually get a Wasp down. That's pretty sick too. I don't want to play Blade here though, because you end up with Corvus Glaive in it, which is not good. We want to save the blade for a potential Khonshu top deck now. Opponent goes War Machine mid, of course. Yeah, all right. Lockdown stuff. I have, you know, potentially 26 power right. Realistically, yeah, no, that's a little optimistic. Although, okay. Neither of these are green guys though, man. So I mean, we're just done. Like now it's just play any green guys or don't, you know? Like we're just done. Does Corvus require you to discard 2 to get the +1, or does he just work anyway? No, it does say 2 gets. I don't think he'll give me any energy, which we don't really need. They do have legions. They might turn off limbo, so we'll just play Khonshu next turn. I mean, I guess I never get another Galactus there, but maybe I just win left. Lockjaw is kind of spooky. Yeah, MODOK unplayable anyway, so. Yeah, I mean, sadly, all my power is going... maybe I want Galactus to go mid here, I guess? I don't know. They did not turn off limbo, by the way. So that's kind of wild. But we do have 26 right, and they committed their Infinite there, so it's like, how do they win that? How do they win right with Infinite gone already? Don't we just win left now at, like, you know, 2018, whatever it is? Yeah, we do. Nice. Good win, dude. Yeah. Really nice. The card in hand turning into the Galacti actually makes such a big difference. We could have also top decked one, but that's why I think Corvus Glaive is so much better here too. Like Corvus Glaive makes a really big difference. Yeah, this deck feels so much better with Corvus Glaive actually. Zombie Galacti. All right, lots of green boys in hand. That's good. Lechiaguia though, not good. We need our 2 big boys now. Stark Industry. Ooh, 1 big boy. Okay, that makes Sif look really nice. We can sit on the Moda on the X23 for now, no problem. Scorn we might want to just play out at some stage. More valuable on board than in hand, right? Maybe like turn 4 or whatever. Depending on magic or not too, we could... I just need to draw like Khonshu right now, actually, dude. Khonshu would be great right now. Khonshu! Black Vortex. Oh my god, we actually do Khonshu. I'm a genius. Probably better off here. Actually what I need this next turn is Blade. Oh well, yeah, no, Blade is insane next turn. I'll just go Blade, Scorn mid. I need a Blade that is green. A greened Blade. Deathlock right makes a lot of sense. This is clearly destroy Deadpool stuff with Agony. Gore is a pretty good hit. I mean, we will have a decent number of on reveals, not a crazy. Deadpool shouldn't have too many themselves, right? I mean, honestly, yeah, I got a lot of green guys. I don't know how helpful this is going to be, but it's not the worst. Magic does give Destroy decks a lot of stuff, but I got to get to 12, I think. I got to find every green guy I can find and get to... Okay, no Deadpool's good news, actually, and that's not an extra body either, so we might net a little benefit here. Well, not benefit, but, you know, equalized in Stark Industries might be nice. So it's going to be like, what, 10 to 7. Let's see where it lands. 14 to 11. Oh, so we split exactly evenly. Hey, that's fair. I can't complain about that. Is X23 worth more as a 6-drop or a... you know, in theory, a 12 power card? Maybe we just do this now, and then Corvus Glaive or Blade next turn are still totally fine for the Khonshu, right? It's gonna send Proxima right, which, I mean, that's fine, I guess, right? I don't know. Wolverine is 10. It's a lot of power in the Venom, which is a lot of power in a Null, which is scary. Summoning Ritual, too. What the heck, dude? That's crazy. I think I saw that at the beginning, maybe. Now I think about it, did it show us that? Feels like familiar for some reason. I got a 50-50 here on hitting the big Khonshu, man. Like a Blade that is also a you know, a green guy would be perfect. I don't know how many green guys we got left. I think maybe 1. That's actually totally fine. That's gonna result in some big green boy. Oh my god, it's actually Blade. Holy crap. I think 12 is more reliable because Khonshu can still be the guy. Don't you dare turn off this limbo, casual gamer. Also, don't just beat me on numbers, please. If Khonshu turns into a destroyer and steals this for me, I'm going to be the maddest person in the history of the world. Just to warn you. The maddest person in the history of the world. Because otherwise, this is perfect right now. They don't have a way to turn off limbo in a destroy deck, do they? Surely not. Don't have any way to discard my Conchu in extra time, do they? Surely not. I mean, dude, I don't know. Like, even Conchu turning into a 6-drop is like, is it actually better? You know, I don't know. It may not actually be better. Like on average, right? There's a lot of small 6-drops. Am I better off just putting the Galacti over there and you know, farming up? What are we at over here? Like, the problem is this is really exposed, you know? Like, this is only going to be 26. Like, Null here beats us. It's really only Null, though. Can Null win both these spots? I'm going to 24 here. I'm going to 1,000,000 mid. Dude, are we actually hitting every single Galactus? Yeah, by the way, there's 6. Every single one. I mean, surely they can't win both of these, right? I don't know what it would be. Like, Arnim Zola right or something, but Gore's not that big. You know, he's only going to be 13 or something. I guess that would win you left, but not mid, right? Or right. There's no discounts for like Null Arnim Zola or anything, right? Like, surely this just holds, right? I don't know, dude. I'm scared, to be honest. I'm really scared. I'm really scared. The opponent is very nervous. I'm also nervous. Yeah. Roll the dice for sure, man. Yeah, I don't know either, dude. I'm just gonna fist bump. I don't know. I don't have the roll the dice thing. Zombie fist bump. I mean, it's solved for them, right? Like, they have the data. They know I discarded Conchu, and they know about the Galactus, right? Like, everything is... Oh, no! Oh, no! Oh, actually, 3 goes back left! That's gotta be enough! The Killmonger's an insane play I didn't even think about, dude. An insane play. But we hold 24 to 17 and 26 to 6. The Killmonger's actually insane, but X23... If X23 had rolled right, we lost. That's what he was solving out. And that's what the dice roll was. Oh my god, I didn't even think about Killmonger instead of stuff like Null. Wow, if X23 rolled right, I think he wins. Because it would have been 16 to 14. Wow. Yeah, so they did the math. They absolutely did the math. They were just trying to take a roll. Because like either mid or left, we won. So we had a 2/3 chance to win, but that's crazy close. Wow, that's a cool game actually. It's a really cool game. All right, Blade Later's chill. Quantum Tunnel, I think we probably turned that off, right? It's like some weird, just problematic variables. These buffs, a lot of them are gonna get deleted anyway. I mean, you could throw an X23, but like, what if you hit Galacti? You know, like, you just don't want to do that right now. Conchu too, like a lot of things screw you. Surge gone, so they lose that onboard buff. That's an interesting choice. Spider Ham could create some issues. Conchu shows up. All right, that's not bad. We got the 12 power. You know, if we're able to, without Spider-Ham screwing us, if we're able to play Sif and MODOK together, like all we need to do is just draw Galacti, right? Oh my god. Literally the only card in the whole hand I can't solve around. Like any of the other ones I lose, I still have a deck that can do things. You lose Conchu, you're just literally cooked. You just literally can't do anything. I don't have any desire to play anymore. Hey, dude, if we just go Blade already, right? Like, Blade hits Conchu, I don't have to discard anything else. I might be forced to play a Sif, but that's okay, because then I can just, that hits Galacti. I guess a Corvus Glaive would be a bit of a risk, but maybe not if that hits MODOK anyway, or maybe you just don't play the MODOK in that case, right? Like, you'd be done anyway, so it wouldn't even matter, yeah. X23 is fine. Could play it left, just to get a freebie. Like we know we care about Stark Industries. I mean, it's gonna get transformed anyway though, but it could steal points from the opponent, I guess. Yeah. Okay, that's worth a shot, I guess. Yeah, it really just drawing all the Galactus cards at this stage is the goal. Oh no, it doesn't even matter though. Maybe it doesn't even matter, right? That just means I can't play MODOK. Well, now I have to be able to play. Now I have to be able to discard Galacti though, so I need Sif. Oh my god. Why is it every time you get a cool hand, the game just comes in and says, hey man, actually, I just don't want you to have any fun. I just don't think you should be having any fun. I mean, honestly, Sif is still, but Agatha always plays herself on 6. God dang it. Like, Sif actually still fixes this, but Agatha just always plays herself. God dang it, dude. Like, this is so frustrating, dude. It's so frustrating. Because we're gonna have everything, but Agatha plays herself. It's so frustrating, dude. We actually have the dream 12 power Conchu, but Agatha says, nope, I'm playing myself, you idiot. God dang it, man. Literally any other 6-drop in the entire game, and we're fine. I mean, come on, dude. Oh, I'm tilted. I'm tilted. I mean, I could still win if they think mid's inaccessible and they just go right. Like, I don't know. Maybe they go mid, maybe they go right. I don't know. But I feel like brood mid's gonna cook me though, or something, you know. Oh, they don't know I have Agatha. Let's go. It's all yes. So, you know, if we had played a Kachi right, we'd probably put it here, or maybe it goes here because you got 24 anyway. Yeah, it probably goes here. So you make sure you have 24 and 24. Maybe you go to 36. It's overkill, but maybe you also end up with 27 left, and you're happy either way, right? Yeah. Oh my God, dude, I was so tilted. Oh, the fear got them. Galacti. All right, honestly, an insane trio of cards in hand. My God, like literally the most insane trio. You guys will be happy. I finally put the emotes I use the most at the top of the emote thing, instead of having to scroll over every time. My stubbornness finally came to an end. I was like, nah, I'm sick of it. That was enough. I hit my limit finally. Clintar, all right. Hey, magic is good. Nor Dimension's actually a really big pickle for us. I don't really care about Clintar at all. Nor Dimension's hard though. I don't want to get all that extra junk in hand, I think, because I don't really necessarily need the extra energy, and I definitely care a little bit about the space sometimes. You know, I got like space is a bit of a premium. We can play the Proxima. I gotta play a Blade though, but I don't. I mean, I guess I do this, right? Actually, no, this is what I need to do. These neither one have Galactus, by the way, so we can put them on the right. That's fine. So this will send Proxima left. Then we have Modok to hit Conchu and Galacti, and I need basically one more guy, one more discard guy to hit the Conchu one more time. So Sif or Glaive would obviously be the results there. Oh, Sage mid, man, that's tough. That's totally fine. Yeah, that's good. Whatever. This is fine here. This is still like either way. We've got like we're lining up on an 8 power Conchu, which is not bad at all, right? X23 is going to be good there. But a Corvus Glaive or Lady Sif off the top get us the dream, especially if they are also Conchu buffed. We're gonna have 1 extra energy next turn as well, so there is perhaps, I don't know, Corvus Glaive. Like if you top deck to Scorn late, you know, maybe that'd be another way to get 1 more body out of the guy. We'll have to see. But you know, you want like Corvus Glaive this turn and then Scorn on 7, basically, is what I'm saying. Corvus Glaive, no, wrong order, boss. I guess though this means we're just better off to go Conchu now, aren't we? You go to 20, you go to some nice amount, because you're never getting a Conchu at 12 next turn, because we didn't hit a discarder this turn, right? So maybe we want the Galacti to go left here, I think. Yeah. And then we just top deck freely whatever we play. I mean, you know, we're basically gonna be adding no power next turn, so that's a little shaky and scary, but maybe it's okay. Yeah, mid unfortunately was kind of the weakest spot, because now I think we're really exposed to Iron Man, although this kind of appears to be a Mr. Negative deck who just missed everything. Oh, bro, wait, why? Oh, I forgot. Whatever you top deck's gonna be a Galacti, which is actually pretty sick. I totally forgot. It's just gonna be a Galacti, dude. Bro, I totally forgot. That's sick. I totally forgot. You're never top decking a 3/5 or a 2/3. You're always top. This makes Corvus Glaive so much better for this deck, actually, dude. Yeah, Corvus Glaive is definitely the move. I was too hesitant for too long to add the Corvus Glaive, but this made a big difference. I think Corvus Glaive is much more interesting for this list. Oh, that animation's so good, dude. So good. I love when we get sick, cool, new big stuff. Ah, yeah. Ah, yeah. Otto's Lab. All right, Magic's a start. Proxima's fine. Actually, Proxima's not the best hit usually for Conchu, you know, sometimes, or for Galacti. Sometimes it's like only, you know, gonna go up to 8 anyway. Oh, that kind of sucks because that was gonna be free anyway. I guess we're good against Galactus now, though, to be honest. Perhaps, oh God, I was gonna say perhaps we just put Wolverine over there, but now God only knows. Does Ego end himself with magic? Let's see. He's currently guaranteed to play her, but let's see what we draw, I guess. Nope, not guaranteed anymore. Oh, he does play magic, but not there. Thankfully, we're not gonna pull any free stats into Otto's lab, I guess. That's good. Could we still hit a Khonshu off this? Like currently, like the way the deck is structured in a lot of ways, it's like kind of, you know, it sort of automatically happens, but he might not play the Khonshu, you know, like if Scorn stays in hand or whatever, he might play Scorn instead or whatever. I don't know, man. I guess we'll see. Scorn into Corvus Glaive is actually nuts. Bro, this is actually nuts. Dude, as long as we don't like discard the Khonshu too much, you know, like as long as we don't, you know, go overboard like in MODOK and Sif and Blade or whatever, we might need one turn with X23 to get us a reprieve. He might also just like play it on time though, you know. He could have played it this turn though too. Okay, so we don't gain a lot of extra power there. So now if we hit like MODOK, actually it would be fine. Sif would also be maybe fine, but he might not play the Khonshu if things go in the wrong. Oh my God. That's fine, actually. We'll take it. Well, this is insane. This is totally fine. I'm gonna draw a zombie Galacti that I can always play next turn, right? And it's, oh no, it's not fine. There's no space. No, I forgot there's no space. No, if he played Blade right, it would have been perfect. No, Ego, it was so close. No, I got so excited. Oh, I mean, I think there's still a decent chance we win, right? Like, does he put a retreat here? I mean, I don't know. They have such fixed data. Like, they should, you know, they might think they're gonna win right, but hopefully we hold, right? There's a lot of stuff going mid. Hopefully we hold right. We do. Nice. Okay, that's all we needed. Close, dude. Close. They knew that Ego was gonna play whatever I got right. They just had to hope it was small enough, which I don't know. It seemed kind of unlikely, I guess. But oh, my capture card just melted, dude. What happened? That was weird looking. Crazy game, dude. Crazy game. I got a fist bump. Why doesn't it let you fist bump once you're in that screen? I tried. You guys know I tried. I'm not a jerk.